Hello Flosstube, it's the Woolly Hat Stitcher here, Charlotte. So I'm going to do my first stitch along. Don't know how it's going to go, but we will attempt. So I am working on a piece from, what is it, Just Cross Stitch, but the Halloween 2018 one. I might have to stop halfway through. We'll try and make it now because baby Monty, my 10-month-old, is in bed for the first time. Well, this first week we've got her in bed. That's before she's been with us. But we were like, nope. Why is that stitch not going on? There we go. So, this is my piece so far. I don't know how well it's going to show. Started this morning. It's about 3 AM. It is now 58 minutes past 11. On Thursday, God knows, I think it's Thursday the 23rd of August, 2018. So, I'm going to do the Get to Know Your Stitcher. If I ever get around to doing it. So, first question is, who is your hero? So, my hero has always been my granddad, who unfortunately had Alzheimer's and passed away a couple of years ago. And he was a headmaster. And he was an amazing guy, very respected by other pupils. He was a headmaster back when they had the cane. And I can't get this stitch in. And just the morals he had were amazing. And then my second hero would be my nan. She was amazing, like absolutely amazing. She ran a pub and she loved us grandkids. Like anything we wanted, we had. And still to this day I look up to her. Even though she was an alcoholic, but we all have our bad parts to ourselves. So, but unfortunately she passed away 2000, so quite a while ago. So, next question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Well, for my stitchiness, I would definitely live in America because floss over here is so expensive. Like, unbelievably expensive. My local market does it for about 90p a skein, whereas other places it's expensive. You can be looking at £1.20 just for a skein off normal. I think something like £1.40 for a colour effect. Just check I've done this right. Yeah. So it is expensive. I'm sorry if you can't see me stitching. I'm not quite set up right yet. But I'm guessing some people don't watch it for the stitching. But I will keep you updated as I'm going along. And I don't know what the volume's going to be like this. I can currently hear my cats trashing my house. I have 6 little buggers. Love him, but the amount of hassle I get from him, it's not worth it at times, but I do love him. So third one, what is your biggest fear? Oh yeah, my non-stitchy place where I would live is a Greek island called Fassos. And my biological grandma, she lives there, and the island is absolutely amazing. It's in Greece. All expat people are there. Like you want on, but the amount that they've got there is unbelievable. And my nan knows all the local people. I'm known as Sue's granddaughter, and Sue is awesome. Known as Vodka Sue on the island, but claims that she doesn't drink. So, I think you do, Grandma. So what is your biggest fear? Well, my biggest fear is my little girl dying. And I think any parent is like that. That's their biggest fear in the world, is their little angel's going to be taken away. Sometimes you're like, for fuck's sake, I wish you did. No offence to anybody that's lost a child. But God, they just grind your gears, like they say in Family Guy. Peter, grind my gears. But I do have an absolute fear that she's just going to die in her sleep. A bit morbid, but I had postnatal anxiety, and I think that's always been the one thing. The other thing is fear of spiders. Actually petrified. Where I am right now, oh, there are like little dead corpses of spiders everywhere, just like up in the corners where I can't get them. And they are staying there. Oh, I hate spiders. Like the way they run at you, and moths. Ugh. But yeah, always fear my little girl's going to be taken away. Done quite well for 10 months now. And she's now in her own bed. It always fears me that she's going to roll over onto her face. But enough of that one. So, what is your favourite family vacation? Well, we actually haven't taken a family vacation yet, but I would totally love to take her to see my nan. I'd also love to take her to America, but that's going to be another time. But my nan's great grandma to Lily, but my nan's never met her. Just because living in Greece. And my nan's just had another grandchild. So she's had her over quite a lot, Katie, my auntie. So we haven't wanted to intrude and visit. Plus it's a lot of money really. When you go out and you pay for your flights, your accommodation. And I know my nan would have me, but at the end of the day, it's very much like there's a limit of how much you can do when you're staying with someone. And I don't want to feel like she's obliged to take us everywhere. So we like to just stay in the local hotels. Plus, the manager is amazing. He's awesome. And I swear I've done this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. You always have that fear when you're working. I might have done that wrong. But luckily, I haven't. And that's all the backstitch. Yes. I hate backstitch. That is so far. This reads, now I lay me down to sleep. Ghosts and goblins were quite a treat. But now it's time to say goodnight. The magic fades with the morning light. Halloween spirits are always near. Daily celebration must wait for another year. And I don't care, this will be displayed all year round. Because after you put all this time into stitching, why not have it displayed? So yeah. And today I pick up my Sleepy Hollows cross stitch and I can't wait to see it finish. Do you always sit there counting to yourself? So on to the 4 stitches now. So what would you change about yourself if you could? My nose. Hate my nose. I'd also get some boobs. Only because I'm like 30A in bra size in the UK, and that is tiny. I hate being tiny. I'm tiny in everything, to be fair. And my whiny voice. I hate my voice so much. Which Which is why it's surprising that I'm actually doing these videos. So, what really makes you angry? I think people being impolite and rude and questioning others. Like, if you've got nothing now to say, don't say it at all. And people who think they know everything. And really, they probably know nothing. And people who like abuse children and abuse adults and abuse animals don't get it. So, what motivates you to work hard? For anyone, it's money. Unless it's cross stitch, and what motivates me is to get stuff done. But even then, like, the time you take away from your family, sometimes you need to just step back, which I need to do. Not gonna lie, but cross stitch makes me happy. Is that my child waking up? I'm sure every parent does this. Oh, we are okay. This is what I mean about fear. So, what is your favourite thing about your career? My favourite thing, I'm a party ambassador for a company. Okay, that could be the cats making a noise. But I go to people's houses and I throw parties. And I just love being with other people. Gets me out of the house. I absolutely love it. And that's what I love doing. And I have such a laugh. The other week, I ended up doing something which hurt someone. But hurt him in a good way. But I won't go into that because it's just weird. But yeah, I just enjoy my job. Plus, so much recognition all the time from our bosses. I've won so much. I've gone on like spa days, and my bosses have paid for things like Christmas shopping. I won money towards my wedding, which was ages ago. And it's just an amazing job to do. And recruiting people and then seeing what they're spending the money on. It's amazing. So, what is your biggest complaint about your job? Rudeness from other people. Like, I'll go to someone's house and they'll be like, oh, you're so thin, do you eat? Here, have all this food, here, have that food. I remember going to a party and I just found out I was pregnant. So I wasn't drinking. And this rude woman, she was half cut, she was drunk. She's like, you having a coffee? I'm like, yeah. Well, doing your job, don't you think you should have a drink? Or you're too young to do that? And I was like, you are so rude. And she just patronised me all night. So yeah, the rudeness from other people. What is your proudest accomplishment? I'd say it's giving birth. Like, we didn't think I'd be able to do it naturally. And I ended up doing it naturally. Well, as natural as you can when you're high on drugs. But we thought I was going to end up C-section. And the only reason I didn't opt for a C-section is because I could have her a week earlier or 2 weeks earlier. And at that point I was like, just get her out. I've had enough. I didn't sleep. I couldn't get comfy. I was too warm. Some nights I was just sat in underwear. Thankfully, people don't visit. They do now. But before, it was rare people would visit. So I've got a croaky voice. So, what is your favourite book to read? The only collection I've ever read all the way... two collections I've ever read all the way through is A Boy Called It, which is really sad. If you like, it sounds wrong. If you like books about child neglect and what that child went through, they are really fascinating. Then that's the type of book you want. A Boy Called It is amazing, and it goes through a lot of his life, even to like his adult life. I don't really read, to be fair, but this I just couldn't put down. Then the Twilight series. Oh, I love Twilight. And I've read all them books, and they're just amazing. And I really enjoy the film as well. I'd like to say I love reading Harry Potter books, but I've never read a whole one through. I should really try. But I just find I don't have enough time, and I'd rather not sit and listen to an audiobook, because I can concentrate on the cross stitch. Really, I don't concentrate on what's going on, to an extent. So, what's your child's proudest accomplishment? She hasn't really got one. She can not walk. She can pull herself up on the sofa, and she's dead naughty at times. Like, you'll tell her off, and then she'll sit there giggling. And she'll go and empty things or snatch a cross stitch off me. And she'll sit there and giggle. And she bit my foot the other day. And sat there giggling. I was like, it's like, it's not funny. She bit me. So yeah, she hasn't really got an accomplishment yet. What is your favourite book to read? I swear I've just read that one. Maybe I have. What makes you laugh the most? Again, my little girl. You just sit there sometimes, you're just amazed. And she does things like a smile makes you giggle. And she was squealing the other day. And I was giggling at her. And she was giggling at me. I thought, oh, you're so naughty. Just checking this, yeah. Well, I've got to love it. Anybody who's had a child, anybody who wants a child, keep going. They are worth it, but they are so hard work. You just do wonder about them at times. I think they do try and push your buttons as much as possible. So, next one. What was the last movie you went to? What did you think? About to say, I can't remember my last movie I went to. I can. And it was 50 Shades. And I absolutely loved it. Like, I can't read the books. Don't get into them. My boss is like, you've got to read them, they're amazing. They're not my cup of tea. They're so badly written. Like, so badly. Oh. If you want, I'd rather have Pride and Prejudice read stuff like that. Because at least it's written correctly. And a lot of people know that 50 Shades is a bit naughty. So, what did you want to be when you were small? I want to look after kids. Be a mummy. But I used to like do a lot with children when I was younger. I did J Squad, which was Jesus Squad, and taught all the little kids. I also sat there and taught a Sunday school. They had some cuties. I did youth working. I did quite a lot. And then I used to do like normal groups for myself, like the youth group. And I used to go to church twice on a Sunday, and then stay over and do the youth club. If I only could go back some days. When you were like a teenager and there wasn't much to worry about. So, what did you... Oh, we've done that one. What does your child want to be? Well, she probably wants to be a test of skips because she loves some crisps. God, I can't seem to get the holes on 18 count. Usually I'll be flying through this, but I'm not used to such little holes. So, if you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Cross stitching all day long, no interruptions. I've like a little tea slave. But I do wonder if I can ever cross stitch in the bath, because I'm addicted to baths. I used to have like 3 a day, now I limit myself to 1. Like 40 minutes, stick Flosstube on. I used to do like an hour a bath, now it's like 20 minutes. So, what is your favourite game or sport to watch and play? None. Used to always watch sport, but now, since my granny died, it's not something I like anymore. Like, I watch World Cup when I have to. I love horse riding. And my cousins do a lot of like trick riding. And they actually create a sport called horseboarding. And that's like massive at the moment. If you ever get a chance, Google it. And I remember when they actually created it, because I was naughty when I was younger. Turned 18, can drink in the UK. So I was going out getting hammered all the time, and when I think about it, I understand why my parents were so angry with me, because I'd disappear for days. I wouldn't have my phone on, I would disappear, and occasionally they'd get a text saying I'm alive, and I'd like rock in at like 4 o'clock in the morning, hammered, wouldn't make it upstairs because I couldn't get up upstairs. I'd walk in, make a cup of tea, but walk into the door, shit like that. Which I know I've got all that to come with my little girl, unless I've produced an angel. Highly doubt it with the way me and her dad have been. Like, he's been naughty throughout his life, and it makes me look like an angel. So when Mark's telling my mum about his shadow, I'm like, keep going, Mark, you're making me look like an angel. Keep going. Mark's my husband. I've done 10 questions or a little bit more, so I'm not going to do any more of them. It's stopping me stitch. But yeah, he makes me look like an angel. But I fell out with my mum when I was younger, because I was out of control apparently. So she messaged me on, she was like, Charlotte needs to like learn to respect us. Which I did. And I hate it when you can't thread the bloody needle. Sorry to anybody that gets offended by language. I have like a true potty mouth. Can't help it. So yeah. I upset my mum. She slapped me. I went upstairs. Come down. And she's like, go pack your bags. I'm like, why? Well, I can't go with you now. Like, what have I done? She's like, be naughty. You don't tell us where you are. You don't tell us how long you're going out for. So you're going to go live with your auntie. Go pack your bags to leave tomorrow. Well, I never go near my mum again. No, she's going to slap me. So it's not like a running joke. Do love her though. So I went down to live with my auntie, which is when I got introduced to the world of horses and jousting, going to banquets, holding banquets, having like sword fighting competitions, and I actually loved it, to be fair. So I had to like cook every day for people. And then my auntie used to do liver and onions. Ugh. Sorry to anybody who likes liver, but it is ugh. No. Don't even like cutting it. None of us liked liver. So when I was cooking it, it used to be like, yep. Hardly anybody would eat it, and then I'd be cleaning up whilst everybody was down the chippy. Don't think my auntie knows this day what we used to do. But yeah, liver's not for me. But it was an amazing life. And I do miss it at times, and you don't realise what you've got until it's not there. Just live life as much as you can. Just live life. But yeah, I am now married. I don't drink, except from occasionally. I'm 29. So I better tell you a little bit about myself, other than answering questions. So I've lived everywhere, like literally everywhere in the UK. I'll say everywhere, but not everywhere. Let me just take a bit of my drink. So I've lived in quite a lot of places. Stoke-on-Trent. I've lived in Newcastle-under-Lyme. I've lived in Devon / Cornwall, because I used to live with a friend. Well, I used to stay with him most of the year. Don't know if you call that live. But that was the borderline of Cornwall. Like there's a little bridge by the farm that they lived on. That we used to, if you went over the bridge, you'd be in Cornwall. So halfway through the bridge is Cornwall, the other half is Devon. And everybody thinks it's an amazing place. And it's sunshine all day long, every day. Nope. It is wet most of the time. But yeah. And I've lived everywhere in Stoke. Some places nicer than the other. Some places not so much. I've also lived in Essex and I've lived in London. Or borderline London. And I've only ever been London once. And I won't be doing it again. It is so busy. I couldn't find a single shop, but I wasn't there to shop. I was there to film something. But I won't bore you with that one. I have a mum and dad. They're still together. Everyone has a mum and dad. But they are still alive. I have a little sister called Catherine, who is 16. She turns 17 on the 31st of this month. I have many cousins. I have many aunts. And many uncles. And my uncle actually still owns my nan's pub, who died. But owns that pub. And I'm getting my little girl christened in October. And we are having the after do at the pub. Just so it's a little bit closer to my nan. God, I don't have ramble. Then I have my little brother, who works for a company called AO. My little sister still goes to college to study art, but she's really good. I'm the cross stitcher of the family. My little sister's a drawer, and my little brother paints little Warhammer models. Don't know if America has Warhammer, but it's these little models. And they paint them and they play games with them. I have no idea about them. And I don't think I ever will. My little brother talks about it, but I don't really have much if I want to know, if that sounds wrong. Just trying to figure this one out. So, that's that one. Okay. I'm a little bit lost on this pattern. Not gonna lie. Oh, that looks good enough to me. So yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. And then my husband, he is 32 now. And we've been together 6 years. And we will be married 2 years on the 30th. And he's lovely, and he does help pay for my hobby, pay for this, because I don't go out really to work. I have my part-time job, which is a bit of fun, but you plough as much work as you want into that, and you work when you want. So if you've got a party booked in and you didn't want to do it, you just contact my manager. You shouldn't really say if you didn't want to do it, but if anything happened and you needed them to cover, they will. And I do love my job. But before having my daughter, I worked at a place called New Look in the warehouse. And that's where I met my husband. And he is lovely. Some people are not quite sure of him, but others absolutely love him. He's very well respected. But Mark was my brother's boss. So I brought my brother's team leader home. Yep. Always a good conversation spot. But my brother loves him. He thinks he's ace. Sometimes he can say things which you're like, maybe you shouldn't have said that. My dad's a chimney sweep. And then my mum, I have no idea what she does, because her job changes all the time. But she works for the Co-op Bank. Then I live in a place called Newcastle-under-Lyme. I have 6 cats, all Siamese, and they are amazing. I do love my life. It can be hard, but when you've got a kid, it always is. Stoke-on-Trent's it's full of many cultures, and a lot of things go on. Recently we've had a midwife unfortunately murdered. Always good. And then we have idiots who are now milking what's happened. Not with the midwife, but our local pool has like a toddler's morning or whatever it is, and some bint. 2 of them actually, but it's happened twice. And they've gone to all local newspapers, been on local TV. Both of them have been told not to breastfeed in the public pool. And now they're saying it's discrimination, I should be able to breastfeed my child wherever I want. All he said was you need to not breastfeed in the pool. So they've kicked off, said, oh, this discrimination, all that shit which people sit there and do and think their life is hardened by. Well, nope. Health and safety, come on. So yeah, they got asked to go out the pool. You can breastfeed wherever you want in these facilities, just not the fucking pool. You wouldn't sit there and eat McDonald's in a pool, would you? Life each child. So yeah, that's hitting all the news at the moment. And there's just loads that goes on. And you do wonder, are all people idiots? But yeah, it's all good fun. I don't really go out much, to be fair. But I do like to book retreats, because that's my time. And I never really went to a retreat before. And then as soon as you go to a retreat, if you can, go to one. You just feel like you've met these people all your life. They're saying stuff like frog and whips, pool. And people know what you're on about. Whereas my husband's getting it. If I'm ripping anything out, he's like, frog, ribbit, ribbit. It's like, oh, you're annoying. But I've got a right croaky voice today. Don't know why either. I don't know if I've got a chest infection coming or what it is. But yeah. So I have a 10-month-old who is called Lillian. And she is absolutely amazing. We never thought we'd have a baby. And the doctors had told us we'd never have a baby. And she's very much a miracle child. Because we'd had the test in, and my husband was going for a sperm test, which we don't need now, because apparently he has got some swimmers. So, waiting for hospital appointments and everything, we'd gone through years and years of battling, finding out why we can't conceive, and when we do, we'd get up to a 6-week mark, and then obviously nature took its course and we didn't reach further, which is fine because it helped to determine there was something wrong. I won't go into the medical conditions that I've got, but to anybody that's struggling with infertility and everything, just keep going, it'll happen. Hopefully, I can't say for sure it will. But we gave up. We were like, nope. Then we leaked into fertility treatments. Nope. Before I go any further, I better check this. My good thing of finding the spot. So yeah, we were going to go for fertility treatment, and we were like, we're not waiting for the NHS to keep going, but it's going to take us years, and I don't really want to be an old mum. Just calculate this. So we looked at all these places, and there was one that we could get finance for, and it's quite expensive. It's something like 13 grand or something, but if you didn't have a live baby by the end of it, you'd get all your money refunded. So we were like, yep, we'll get you for that. Sent all the paperwork in, and that was Sunday. She went through everything. And then the next day she rung up and she was like, no, you've been... Is that my child waking up? I don't know. You've been turned down for the finance. So we're like, oh, can you find someone else who could get credit for you? We're like, well, not really. We don't want to put that burden on anyone. So we said, well, Luke, we'll ask. Nobody was willing anyway. But he would, like, 13k to lend someone is quite a lot of money. Even though we could pay it back, it's still quite a lot of money. So, got turned down for that. And then, the Friday I was taking tests, because I was like, just have that feeling I should. And they were coming out very faint. So, I went to get a clear bloom. Another test so that I can check. And my husband was like, don't put your hopes up. Like, it might not be anything. So I tested and it came back positive, which was amazing because I'd not really seen a positive test. Every time we've unfortunately lost one was when we were at the doctor's or the hospital and they'd done a test. And this is the year you're losing it. So yeah, we had that. But this one stuck. Now I have a 10-month-old. Didn't go full time with her. I went to 37 weeks, 2 days. But that was me being induced earlier than I should have. Just because little madam didn't want to move. They were like, well, she's fully baked, so we'll induce you. Oh, I'll never forget that pain, ever. But yeah, I now have an amazing little girl. And I don't know where my phone is to show you. Because, like normal, I have everything. Just everyone. Ooh, no. I have it. Let's see. That was here a couple of hours old. She's a little cutie. Should be stitching instead of showing you. This is the stages of waking up. Oh, you're taking a photo. I'm awake. Oh, it's good to be me. Oh, life's good. I've had enough being happy now. I'm gonna lie down. So yeah. And then that's her asleep in her cot. So yeah, she is lovely. And she is my little baby. And she always seems so happy. But kids are. Kids are always happy. So yeah. She's my little world. And she's so cute. She's got like a gorgeous little smile. Like, I didn't get as much stitching done now as I used to. I could bang out like a Winnie the Pooh kit in a day. But now, no. Too tired to do anything these days. But, like, before I got married, I used to only have a few kits. That was my thing. And then I went to retreats. And that was it. I kept seeing loads of pretty things. And I had to have them. So now my stash is huge. But before I even went, I found Buffy threads. And I found their Fairy Tales collection. I had it in my Amazon wish list. And then Christmas Day I went in a mood with my husband. Just because you do. He'd got me no surprises and I was so annoyed. I was like, you couldn't even get me a chocolate bar or a box of chocolates or something. It's my first Christmas as a mum and I've not even had a surprise off my daughter, which I don't really care, but it was like just one surprise to open when I know all the presents I've got, because a lot of you know we do tend to wrap our own presents and buy our own presents. So I was so annoyed. So the husband went on, ordered me like loads of kits, and I had to send 2 back, and these were like £50 kits. So my brother lent me the money till I got a refund to get the kits, and I got the whole Buffy range. Oops. Like, not the whole Buffy range, but the Fairy Tales collection. Really didn't too. And that was like my haul. Oh, and then one off like Angel Wings with a little girl. That was Dimensions kit. Loved it for ages, not stitched it. And then I go on retreats and I see everybody's amazing work, and I was like, oh, let's order Heaven and Earth. Let's get like pretty fabric, because I've never owned pretty fabric. So yeah. Now my house is taken over by cross stitch. My husband hates it. He now set me a limit of how much I'm allowed each month. Or else I would just keep ordering. Because it's payday tomorrow. Or payday now. Yep, payday now. I'm going to come off soon. Hopefully money is in my bank. If not, my husband's going to lend it me. And I'm getting a tiny modernist haunted mansion cell, because we're in 2000. And I have all the fabric for it. I have the threads. I just don't have the actual chart. And I've got from pictures do like stitch now, but that's not the fun. Getting the chart and starting it's the fun. But yeah, I can't wait. Keep seeing everyone's progress on it. I'm like, I haven't got it yet. And that was Aileen, my stitchy best friend. She is an enabler completely, but we enable each other. And that's a bad thing. Like, I'd been eyeing it up for ages, and I'd seen Bendy Stitchy always stitching on it. Well, since it's come out. And I was like, no, I'm going to behave. And then Aileen messaged me. It's like, have you seen what your stitchy grandma has tagged you in? It's like, no. She tagged in the Halloween sale, the one Bendy Stitch is doing. It's like, I'm thinking of getting it. We should do it together. I think she said we should do it together. Or I've just made that bit up. So yeah. I spent the night going through all my threads, trying to find if I've got the right one. I was 3 short. 2 or 3 short. So I went down the local market and got them. Could have waited, because today I go to pick up my framed piece, my first ever framed piece. So yeah, it could have waited till today. But if I get this finished tonight in the morning, I will be starting it. And I plan to work on it every day. Up until like room 2 is complete. And then I can't touch it. See, I've brought cells this year, and I haven't touched them. Not really. There was one and it was like hexagon. I was dead excited to start that. There's not even a stitch in there. And I've still got all the threads. Then there was the long dog one, and I've done a page, if that. Yep, it's bad. And then I brought Lashes like Side Needle Craft Style, the Halloween one. I've done all of it. I start things and I never complete them. That's my problem. So for this one, I want to sit there and make sure I get it done on time each month. Or every 2 weeks, is it? I don't know. But I have a spending habit. It's uncontrollable. And I'm naughty. I shouldn't be allowed. But I do. I don't know why I'm stitching so slowly tonight. I think it's the count. I hate 18 count. Or the fact that I've got a count. But I think everybody hates counting. It's not just me. Everyone hates it. But I have loads of retreats booked. I have October 26th, 27th, 28th at Milton Keynes. And that's a Mirabili, not Mirabili retreat. And hopefully I'll get Rosie's Province then. Kind of persuading my little brother he should give me money for Christmas. And that he should give it me when I go Milton Keynes. Which is near London, I think. So that I can get Rosie's Province. And I want hand dye fabric. So hopefully some at Chromatic Alchemy or another company, Sparklies, can point me in the right direction and help me pick something. That's going to be next year's main piece. Because this year I've got too much that I don't think I'm going to be able to start it. And it depends if my little brother wants me to give it back till Christmas Day. But I don't think it will. I don't think he'll really care. But yeah, then I've got come back Sunday, and then I go away to Cirencester with another Stitchy group for a week with my Stitchy best friend who gets to spend a whole week in the same bedroom with me. So I'm looking forward to that one. And no child, no husband, no cats annoying me. Just Stitchy, 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 and possibly go out places. I do just want to stitch. Because as Lily's getting older, and my husband's getting more senile, I think he is. But he does the man thing. I never said that. Yes, he did. You never said that. Yes, I did. You never told me this. Yes, I did. I told you last week. It's a typical man thing. Then we have Christmas, which I can't wait for. I love Christmas. So when I get back from Cirencester, my tree goes up. I know, bad. But I spend so much time on it that I have to have it up for so long. Then February time I go to Crewe and the Mad Stitches retreats. And that's for a weekend. Then from then I get to go March time Doddington, I think it is. So I'm going there for a week with another one which I mentioned in one of my Flosstubes on Vivian's retreats. I think it's UK stitching retreats or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Bad. That's all. So yeah, go for that one for a week. Aileen's only joined me for like a week, the weekend. But I will have my American auntie. She will be there. Then Then I have my 30th birthday. If anybody wants to buy me a card, feel free. Because I normally get most free cards. One year I got no birthday cards. And I think last year Mother's Day was on my birthday. No, it wasn't. Ignore that comment. It had been before, and I was an Easter baby. I was born on Easter Sunday. Then, God, considering this is stitched with me, I can't really see my fabric. I do apologise. I will find a way next time that you can see me stitching. Maybe like a tripod or something. Anyone does have any like suggestions, please let me know on how I can keep you in view of me stitching. So come back from that, have my birthday, which I never get any cards for, like I was saying. And then even my mum didn't buy me a card. I knew my family. Then I have Mother's Day. And then I have Milton Keynes with Mad Stitches retreats. And then at the end of April I have the end of April I have Milton Keynes again, but with the Mirabilia group. Then June I am back in Crewe again for the Mad Stitches retreat. And hopefully October I will be in America for the retreat. Hopefully all going well, if I ever get my passport. Because I sent it off for name change, even though I've been married 2 years nearly. Because it got coffee stain on, he said it could be fraudulent, and they want me to send a letter to confirm that I put coffee on it. I spill everything on everything, so yeah. But I've managed to get in and out the country, okay with it. No one's questioned it. And then I thought, okay, sent the letter off, costing more money. So, what's next? My photo isn't right. It's too dark. I'm looking away. The shadowing isn't right. So I've got to get another photo done, which will be more money. So yeah, it's all fun and games. Can't even get out the country anymore. Not even allowed a passport, apparently. It's not as bad as my husband. He couldn't get a passport because his dad registered his birth and spelled his mum's name completely wrong. So yeah, that was fun trying to get my passport to go on the honeymoon. Sorry, I got a mark on me then. Don't you hate it when you get a stray piece of hair on you and then you think the spider's running across you? Like I said, fear of spiders. I've nearly done an hour of stitching. It is 5 to 1 here in the morning. Friday the 24th of August 2018. And this is normal for me. I'm normally always awake at this time. Unless I'm really, really knackered. I've got to go do something tomorrow. Like, get my sister because my brother's in Nottingham. My parents are in Madeira. And she's not trusted to feed herself. So in a minute I will show you what I've done in an hour. Not as much as I normally do. I'm a bit conscious being filmed and stitching. I hate it when people watch me stitch. Technically you're just listening to me gab. If anybody actually has stuck around for that long. Because I know I've got a moony voice and I hate it. But if you want to stick around and I'll do more of these, that's fine. If anybody does have any techniques on filming, let me know. There's a piece of equipment I should do, let me know. That's just over an hour of stitching. So I had like 3 words to do, and then I was doing the border. So that is so far what I've done, which isn't bad considering I started this at like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. So that'll be what it'll be all the way around. So I have done quite a bit tonight, just for an hour, that is. And I don't even know how many stitches that is. And I don't think how many stitches that is, in case it's not that many. But I'm thinking something down here, and then something up there, and then getting it framed like that, and maybe something around it. I don't know yet, because I don't want to waste all this fabric. And I know stitch with me not meant to like stop stitch and then talk, but like freaking needle. Ignore the needle. But I don't think that shows all the fabric, like the insane part of the fabric. So I think I'll do the border and pick something there, then I might do some down there, but I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. But hopefully my money's gone in. I'll finish this border hopefully tonight. Well, today. Yeah, you know what I mean. Before I go to bed. About another hour's stitching, I reckon. Maybe 2. Depending how much I get done and if my child wakes up. She's asleep. So yeah. And hopefully money's gone in and I buy my Halloween sale. And hopefully I'll be able to show you in my video on Thursday, if you actually watch it. If you don't want to and you find me annoying, don't worry about it. I find myself annoying at best of times. And I often get told to shut up by my parents, because I talk too much. Right, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully I will see you Thursday. Or Friday most likely. Sounds like my child's awake as well. Right, bye Flosstube.